Just gonna mic you.
Mm-hmm.
Stop fidgeting.
Is this?
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah, sure. Lee, take one.
You're getting my good side right. I swear, if you give me another shadow beard again.
Okay, so just on that lens.
This one?
This one.
You love me. Yeah, you do.
But I'm talking to you. I'm looking at you, right?
No. There you go.
Thank you.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. So why don't you just introduce yourself?
Right. Hi everyone, it's your girl TRACY from the beautiful city of Freiburg, and you probably already know me from my Insta, Traces of TRACY, and we're currently at 16,400, and let me check that. 12 followers! Thank you so much, guys!
Hello, my name is Jordan Marsh. I study environmental sciences and education, and I'm currently in my third semester.
What do you want me to say?
Your name?
It's Lee.
No. I know that. Say that to the camera.
Oh. My name is Lee.
And you study?
I'm currently pursuing my master's in modern history.
As usual, we have our lovely camera person behind the scenes, Sam. Say hi, Sam. Perfect. Alrighty, so here's the tea. For those of you who follow me, you probably already heard me talk about this, but in case you're new here, welcome, let me catch you up. So, 2 weeks ago, I was walking through some tunnels under the library and the university buildings. It was giving #dark academia. And that's when I came across...
You mean I came across?
Right. We came across this.
Okay, just look at the journal now. Tell us a little bit about it.
Right. Wait a second. Damn it. God damn it. This is really important. Okay. So, what we have here is really quite extraordinary. It appears to be a sort of notebook or journal, if you will. Based on the dated pages, it's about 30 years old. I mean, take a look at this page, for example. 2nd of March 1995. That's when NASA launched their space shuttle endeavor with the Astro 2 lab. That was back when I thought I would still finish my studies on time. I'm just kidding. I wasn't even born yet. But I'm sorry. You can cut that out, right? Right?
This journal belongs to a family member of mine. My aunt, to be exact, Dani. I never actually got to meet him myself. It's, I wasn't even born when he went missing 30 years ago. Got a picture. It's, my dad says I look just like him. Yeah, so ever since I came here for my studies, I've been looking into his disappearance. But this is the first tangible clue I could find. TRACY found it.
I found it?
Oh, sorry, right. You found it, Sam, and then you found me. And the stars just aligned. Yeah, I'm so grateful and excited to find my uncle. 'Cause I know he's out there. I can feel it.
The topic of these entries is not always entirely clear. Dani B. Marsh, the author and mastermind of this whole thing, often wrote his thoughts down as bullet points or half sentences. Some of the illustrations in here are, like, some would say they're mere doodles, but for me, I would say they unveil another layer of our past, nay, our shared histories.
At first, I thought it was just a bunch of nonsense. I mean, the writing is, like, really random and kind of hard to read. I can't make up half of what this is even supposed to say, but it's, like, super vintage, and I'm living.
The book itself withstood some serious weathering, so part of the ink has run and it became illegible.
Actually, it's kind of gross. Definitely not demure. Most of these pages are kind of wobbly, and it smells really bad. What is that? Sam, what is that? Ew. Smell it.
No.
Smell it, Sam.
I am not
I dare
smelling
you.
that.
Smell that.
Smells like home.
Kind of into it, actually.
But in general, it can be said that this is a book of research. The author was looking into what they thought to be some kind of conspiracy.
Some of the stuff in here is, like, really wild. I don't know what they were on when they wrote most of it. Was microdosing a thing back then?
Maybe conspiracy is too loaded a term. The author was concerned about certain things regarding the university. His main concern seemed to be the use of paper in academic institutions.
My uncle was an activist in the environmental scene in the 90s. He grew his own hemp for fabric.
Yeah, must have been an absolute weirdo. But this is legit, right? I mean, I'm ready for my detective era. The people need to know what happened to Dani. Where did they disappear to? And why has no one seen them in the last 30 years? So let's do it. Let's seek the truth about Dani.
Well, more than anything, I just need to find Dani. I know it would mean a lot to my family, especially to my dad, if I could just find out what happened. You know, my whole life has been built around my uncle and his unwavering commitment to a greener world. Maybe if I could bring him home and reunite him with my dad. Maybe we could protest something together.
Why am I drawn to the journal? Well, it's just a fascinating artifact, right? Like, who could resist? And yes, I needed a topic for my paper, unique enough to publish. So, thanks again, Sam, for having me on this.
Oh yeah, no problem. I needed a third.
What was that?
Nothing.
Alrighty, my traces, it is time for phase 1, research. We will each study the journal and try to find clues as where we think Dani might be hiding. So, wish us luck.
So what else did you learn from the journal?
What do you mean?
It's still a bit surreal to be holding this journal in my hands. To have something that once belonged to my aunt.
You try reading it.
After further research, I can conclude that this journal was used from the beginning of 1995 to November 1995.
Sam, it's gibberish.
Dani was using it to track the progress of his research. There are a lot of references to other texts like Encyclopedia Britannica, as well as lists of numbers that I can't quite make sense of. It looks to me like they were trying to calculate the volume of paper that the university was using, but I cannot find any clear sources for those numbers, and they seem a bit arbitrary in places, to be honest. I guess most of it is based on Dani's best estimates.
It just makes me feel closer to them than ever before in my life.
So what have you learned from it? So did you find any clues as to where Dani could be?
Well, yes.
So, you know how we found this journal in an old tunnel under the university? Well, I did some research and...
I did the research.
We're operating under the assumption that Dani is still alive, right?
We did some research and we found this map of tunnels from all over under the city.
Are you still going to hand in this whole documentary if Dani's,
From what my dad told me, Dani has always been very in touch with nature. If he dropped off the map, the only thing that makes sense to me is that he found a new home, somewhere in the woods.
Jordan says we should go look in the forest, and Tracy thinks Dani's somewhere in the tunnels under the city.
Mostly for maintenance, like water or whatever.
One thing that is obvious, they frequented libraries and loomed around copy machines. So the most likely place to find Dani is near or in a library, obviously. So I would say the best thing we can do is search every library in the city until we find him. That's our best chance.
Anyways, most of these tunnels actually connect. And if you know your way around, you can get basically anywhere in the city.
he could be living there and still go into the city, still do his research. I want to look there first.
So my take is that Dani's living their best creeper life in one of those tunnels.
Right. How about we split up? I can look into the libraries and they take the
Forests and tunnels.
forests and tunnels.
The Schlossberg is not too far from here.
So, fingers crossed for a live one. Go team.
Hey everyone, it's quite early in the morning and I'm on the Schlossberg right now. As you can see, over here is the city.
Okay. So, should we cut it? We haven't found anything. It's been forever. I'm getting kind of hungry.
I'm in the library right now, so you know what that means.
And right on the other side is the Black Forest.
Ooh, there's a spider in your hair.
Don't do that.
I've got a really good feeling about this. I think I'm going to find Dani here today. I'll just follow nature's signs.
Watch your step. It's very steep and very dirty.
I've been hiding in the stacks for 6 hours, but still no sign of Dani.
We've been here for like 30 minutes, haven't had cell service for 12 minutes. How am I gonna check my Instagram?
Just think of your followers.
Well, they're definitely thinking of me because they haven't heard of me from like forever.
I think Dani has been here.
I've also been to 3 other libraries this week, but forgot to film anything. Sorry, Sam.
Sam, where are you? You don't leave me in this place alone.
From here, I have a very clear view to the copy
Who
machine.
are you talking to in there?
Nothing, just looking for books.
I'm hungry.
Are you filming?
But no.
You know the rules, Lee. No phones in the stacks and respect the silence.
Yeah,
Don't make me issue a written warning.
won't happen again. I'm sorry.
Just look at the markings on that tree.
Well, it kind of looks like someone has been walking here. So, should we go down there?
Definitely.
The monster I saw earlier in tunnel 3 or 4 or whatever that was. Pretty sure it had babies.
Well, no Dani in any of the libraries I went to.
Okay, so I followed a squirrel who led me down to a vineyard.
Okay, so just talk to me. Tell me what you see.
Well, there's nothing to see, so there's nothing to say.
I mean, they could come here at night. Libraries are closed then, but an experienced researcher like myself, I mean Dani, would know his way around that.
I thought I heard the voices of my ancestors, but turns out I was on private property.
I don't know. Maybe we should just go.
None of the librarians I talked to knew any regulars that would fit the description of Dani. But to be fair, the only visual I have is a 30-year-old photograph that actually looks like Jordan in a wig.
Yeah, so I had to look inward and that led me back to the forest. But the woods are just so big.
What is that? Should I go in?
Yeah, go in.
This is the moment. I'm telling you.
Go in.
I have no real evidence pointing to what Dani looks like today.
It's already getting dark. just too much ground to cover, really. So yeah, I guess nothing today, but let's just see how tomorrow goes.
But maybe if I talk to a handwriting expert.
There is a sleeping bag. We found them. I'm telling you, hello? They definitely were here. Look at this stuff. There's a sleeping bag. Get this. There's a toothbrush, everybody, and a very questionable bucket. I'll not touch that. So we have a lot of books here, as you can see. Sleeping bag. Wow. We found that. We did that time. Okay. It is so dusty in here. I don't even know.
Hey!
Oh?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
It's all right. We're students.
Hi, I'm Tracy. You might know me from my Insta, Traces of Tracy.
Traces of what?
Tracy.
Showing the picture.
Oh,
Is this you?
How do you... Did they send you?
They who? No, we found your journal, silly. Look.
These are my old notes. Where did you find them?
It was just down here in the...
Down here in the tunnels. Yeah. Wow. You've been missing for a hot minute. 30 years? I mean, but when I read your words, I just knew I had to find you. Help you tell your truth.
Tell my what?
Truth.
We're trying to put together a documentary about this project you're working on. I mean, your research, the data you've been gathering about the paper waste at the university. We would really like to talk to you about it. Do an interview if you're up for it. We want more people to know about it.
Raise awareness, yeah?
Yeah, we're also working with your niece, Jordan.
I have a niece?
Yeah, a lot has happened since you disappeared. Do you know how long you've been down here?
30 years, 3 months, 23 days this Friday.
Wow.
Right, so how about that interview? Okay, so that should do it. Could you say something so I can level the mic?
Hello? Testing 1, 2, 3, 4?
No, never mind. That's okay. You can leave the mic where it is. Thank you.
Okay.
Dani, take one.
My name is Dani Marsh. For the last 30 years, I've been doing research concerning the amount of paper being used, or should I say wasted, at the university. We all knew what was happening. All over the world, forests are being chopped down for a so-called education. And the students are blind to the reality of what's going on. They spend hours and hours a day poring over old books which are made out of paper. They write their essays and thesis on paper 26 times a minute and get a paper diploma and eventually later work in an office where they undoubtedly use more paper. Big paper needs to be stopped. We all need to pay attention. Does the Black Forest even exist anymore? My research will blow your socks off. 26 times a minute, one swimming pool, paper. More and more people can... paper. The war on chopsticks, 36 million tons of backwash, and the numbers are just going up. You can help me get on TV, or we can submit a tape to the EPA. The world needs to wake up. If we don't find a way of communicating or sharing information in a non-paper-based method, the world as we know it will come to an end.
I think I have what we need. Would you excuse me for just a moment?
Of course.
That's just so typical.
Turn off the gas. That's not what I'm saying. Dani knew what he was doing when he consented to doing the interviews. He clearly wants the world to know.
Oh, he wants the world to know. He wants the world to know that he's been so isolated for 30 years that he missed the digital revolution. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Can we calm down now for a second? We obviously have some kind of moral dilemma on our hands.
Obviously. I just found out that my uncle has been living in a literal tunnel for decades and doesn't know what a smartphone is. And now you want to parade him around. For what? Views? Subscribers?
Oh,
A good term,
okay.
paper topic?
Come
Okay,
on.
wait, no, I think Tracy's right. We didn't force Dani in front of a camera. He wanted to be interviewed. And this whole situation is really quite fascinating from a historical viewpoint. I mean, not knowing that everything is digital these days is one thing, but the process of reintegrating a person into society
I get
is
it.
such a shift.
I get
but-
it. Now he's your little pet project. What you gonna do? Follow him around with a camera for another 30 years? He is clearly not well. Showing any of this, any of the footage we have collected, to anyone is such an incredibly messed up thing to do.
Look, it's on us to share this truth. I mean, Dani's story.
On us. Dani, you mean you.
No, not just me. Sam needs to hand in something for her documentary class, and Lee, he still needs a topic for his term paper, and I have been promising my followers for
Your
weeks
followers!
that-
I can't with you anymore. Sam, please, tell me you're with me on this.
I mean, it's really not up to me. Why don't we ask Dani what he wants?
Right.
Right. First of all, well, thank you, Dani, for talking to me again.
Of course.
We just have a couple of follow-up questions, if you don't mind.
Of course not. Anything to forward the cause.
Right.
Wait, what are you talking about? I know what a computer is. I haven't been living under a rock.
No, of course not. Well, then I guess my question is, do you know that almost everything is digital these days?
What do you mean?
I mean, the university, what you were talking about, you know, all the texts being passed around, all the papers being written, most of that is online now.
On what line?
No, online, as in on the internet.
I don't understand. What does that have to do with anything? Yeah, there's a couple computers, but only a few.
There's laptops, there's smartphones.
What kind of phones?
Smartphones, like here, look, like this one. See? I guess what I'm trying to say is it's just not such a big issue anymore. More students at the university doesn't mean that the use of paper is completely skyrocketed. I mean, we also recycle.
But recycling isn't enough. We have to reduce, and the libraries, I thought I was doing my part by keeping my pages marked myself, but no.
Listen, I understand understand that this might be difficult to wrap your head around, but it's...
Wrap my head? Are you saying all I've done is for nothing?
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say for nothing.
My life's work was just based on wrong assumptions?
Yeah, we were wondering where you got some of your numbers from.
They were my projections. They were incorrect. The problem has already been solved. The fight for a greener world is over.
Soft, maybe a bit too strong of a word.
But what is left to fight for?
Well, there's your niece and a family reunion in your future, so that's something, I guess.
I've been living off the grid, fighting a battle that's already been won.
So, we were wondering if you were still okay with being part of this project, being on camera and all that.
You said I was wrong.
Well, yes, but...
No, this...
They say the mirror never lies, but it only shows what fits inside the frame. Pixels blur where truth decays, and filters bloom like faith without a name. Count your likes, call it love. Scroll your soul, call it enough. We're all grading ghosts on a curve of perception. The illusion index, forever in session. Every glance is a gamble, every post a prayer. Who are we? The watchers or the way? Silhouettes, self-sincerity. Noise becomes identity. In the hush between clear